Hello, everybody. I'm Ember Fae from Ember Fae Magic, here today with our first movement meditation. So, this meditation is something that I decided I wanted to include with our bi weekly newsletters. And what I plan to include with these meditations is a card pull, as well as some channeled intuitive movement, a meditation that we'll be able to do together, probably anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. So, nice and short, something you can use to start your day and your night. And kind of just get you like into feeling your body, like this thing that we sometimes tend to ignore. And so, what I really want you to take away from this is that there is time and space to just tune into the body, to feel what's going on. And I want to use the cards to kind of channel our meditation for today. So I did a card pull for us. And so I pulled actually, so two cards came forwards today. And this is from my shaman. Let me grab it. Ugh. My Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. These cards are beautiful, and I want to be able to share these with you. So the two cards that we pulled were Sacrifice and Lightning. And I really love these cards for today. So I have been working on our Uranus episode for the Astro Study Room podcast. And Uranus is all about change, rebellion, quick, innovative ideas. A lot of that like lightning energy. And the sacrifice card coming into that is really interesting because I think we tend to think that in order to get these like innovative sparks, these creative drives, in order to really feel into those things that light us up, we need to sacrifice. And I think that sacrifice has such a negative connotation where it feels like, oh, I need to sacrifice this. I need to do this thing in order to be able to have time to share these ideas that I have. And I think sacrifice doesn't necessarily need to be a bad thing. I think sacrifice can also be looked at as an offering, as just sending something that you really love, whether it's your gratitude, your your love just out into the universe. And when we're sharing these things, when we're sharing these lightning ideas, the sacrifice that we're making is really just like keeping all that to ourselves, right? The sacrifice is that we're not going to keep that to ourselves. We're going to share that with the universe. That is our sacrifice to the universe, and it can be a very beautiful thing. And so in these movement meditations, I want you to keep these cards in mind, the sacrifice and lightning. Maybe what are you sacrificing in order to like get here, create these lightning ideas, and can you reframe that? So reframe what you might be thinking you're giving up, whether it's time, money, and see if you can reframe that to know that like this idea is coming in hot. It's going to be beautiful. And so I'd like to start a meditation today. So, what I'm thinking with these movement meditations is that I'm going to try to do them so you can do them sitting or standing up. I will be standing up for this. I will try to like back away so you can see at least like most of my body here and all of my things. And we'll just kind of like get into it, get started. I'll cue if you're in a chair. I think you should be able to do this too. So feel free, if you're more comfy on the chair or the floor, please feel free to do that. And so, what I really want us to do right now is just check in with our breath. Breathing is so important. Breathing is our life force. It's what grounds us. It would like channels in our nervous system. And when we start to breathe, we're very much a lot of the times breathing through our mouths. We don't want to do that. We want to channel it all up here, our nose, when we're forcing that air in, forcing it out through that nose. We're like cueing our nervous system to be like, slow down. That parasympathetic nervous system, really cueing in there. So when I ask you to breathe, try in through the nose, out through the mouth. If that's like the way you got to go, but you could really try in through the nose, out through the nose. The first thing we're going to do is breathe. And we're going to breathe in and out through the nose. in through the nose and out through the nose. I want you to take about 2 or 3 more breaths here. What feels good? If breathing out through the mouth feels good for you, that is fine. Just always make sure you're breathing in through that nose. In and breathe out. And if you find your body is starting to sway, that's okay. Maybe your hips are moving. Maybe you find your arms are starting to come up your body. Maybe your palms flip open. Just cueing into our breath here. I want to start by calling in to the east, our element of air, to help us in connecting with our breath, with our truth, with our voice. I want us to turn to the south for our element of fire, that creative passion, that spark you may feel in your muscles as we begin this movement. I call in the element of water to the west, to let whatever emotions that come up rise in our bodies, to feel those emotions. We're not afraid of those emotions. And the element of earth to the north. I call in earth to complete our circle, to help us ground, to feel the feet onto the floor, that earth energy just rooting up from the ground and into our body. And I want you to start to feel your feet on the floor. Feel the weight of the floor, the ground, the earth, the bed, whatever it is that you're on, pressing into your feet. And if you can, I want you to smush those feet into the floor. Maybe focus on your big toe and the weight that spreads across the ground. Spread that to your little toes and give them a nice little wiggle. And I want you to picture this brown gold light coming from the center of the earth. Gold undertones of brown. We're in Scorpio season. We're dealing with compost, the muck, all of that. The earth, it's beautiful. And I wanted to intertwine with that golden light up through the ground into your feet and let it make your feet tingle. Feel that light in your feet. Remember, breathe in and breathe out. And that light is going to travel up from your feet to your knees, to your hips, and maybe that light is feeling really tingly in it. You want to move with that light. It's dancing around you. Little patterns as it moves up your torso, your shoulders, through your chest, down your arms. Light is getting to your hands, and once it's in your hands, I want you to feel that light, the weight of that light in your hands. And you have two little balls of light. And with that light, I want you to play with it. I want you to take that light, maybe raise it up as an offering to the cosmos. Maybe take that light and paint the light all over your body. Paint that light down your sides, legs, knees. Maybe bring that light up, 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 up into the sky and let it rain down over your crown, your third eye, your lips, your throat, into your heart. And maybe you want that light to sit at your heart. That light from the earth, gold and brown and so beautiful. And breathe in. And we breathe out. And I want you to remember that this light lives inside of you always. This light is here to draw from and to share with the world, with your community, with your family, with your friends. That is the sacrifice we make. But it's not a sacrifice, it's love. This light is pure love from the earth, and it's endless. And I want you to take that love, that light, and feel it in your hands once again. And I want you to send it to the universe. Out, stretch your arms as wide as you can. Feel it leaving your feet, your arms. And if you feel like you need to, you can shake. Send that light like lightning bolts all around the world. We are sending it out in wherever you are, your town, your state, the world, the cosmos, the universe, the oceans. Oh, we're just going to send it out. And then we're going to just feel that and stretch. And then we're going to call it all back in. We're going to call all of that light back in and center it once again on our heart, feeling that love in return. And I'll cue us back to the breath in and out. And I want you to start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle those toes, and know this light is with you always. We thank the elements, we thank the earth to the north, we thank water in the west, fire in the south, air to the east. We thank you for your guidance and your love. And I decided I'd like to end my meditations with a mantra that I've used for a few years now, and I hope you enjoy it. I am sexy, I am healthy, I am rich, I am that witch. I'm Ember Fae. I hope you enjoyed this meditation. Please feel free to comment, let me know what you would like to see. I am really excited about these newsletters, everything that I have to share with you. So stay tuned. Sending you all the love.